out. Hatch. Go. Holy crap, that was awesome. She's cute, still. Oh yeah, Dead Space 2. Wow. I don't know what to say. It's from gameplay time. It's took me now like 8 hours roundabout as a blind run. So it's a little short on the end, but it doesn't matter in fact. The atmosphere is so intense, as you've probably seen, and it's pretty frightening because you don't know what's happening all the time and stuff like that. So, yeah. I think this is, till now, the best game I've ever played in 2011. Of course, there haven't been many releases out there, so, but there are other competitors like Crisis 2 and Mass Effect 3. I don't think Diablo 3 is gonna hit the road this year, but I would compare it as quality with it, as quality goes. So, all in all, Dead Space 2, it's worth buying. Guys, if you haven't yet bought it, I would recommend you to buy it. If you have any money, I'm sorry. I can't give you mine yet because I want to play it like on hardcore or something like that to get some more stuff. Maybe I just throw in some videos of that here and there just to make sure you get all the experience you would get from the whole game. But all in all, it's one of very good games. You know, there's a lot of crap out there that comes out from many publishers and it's not even playable. And considering this is a console port, it's not so bad. I mean, it uses kind of checkpoints, but the checkpoints are, well, spread so thin. No, not they are spread widely, not thinly. That would be the opposite. They're spread so widely that it doesn't really matter if you die around the corner or something like that. So yeah, that's good. So you don't always come back to the saving station. I don't have to say anything about the atmosphere that comes around with Dead Space 2 because that one's clearly awesome. As ego horror shooters or third-person horror shooters go, it kind of depends on scripted events. So if you play it once more, you probably know most of the things. So the only appeal to playing it again is getting new suits, which I know is possible. There are some more military suits which you can get, and if you finish the game on hardcore, you get a red hand, which looks like this foam rubber gloves that you get from baseball games or something, where it says number 1. And Isaac makes like the sound of bam bam when he shoots, but it's a very powerful weapon. It's just a little fun thing you get from playing it with hardcore difficulty. So yeah, I don't know. I can't see anything else about replayability of the game, but still, even if you only play it once and maybe in 2 years or something, like once again, it's still worth the price you will pay. Because I bought mine for like $59 or something, and I think it's worth the shit. I really have to say, because it's not mostly the case in every game that you would buy. Because there are some crappy games out there, you just buy it and you think, oh my god, why did I waste like $50 on that? But this one's really worth it. So according to the game mechanics, it steers pretty much better than Dead Space 1, because, you know, Dead Space 1 had this little delay when you were moving the mouse and something like that. That's gotten better, because, and therefore the action from the gameplay has advanced, so, more action gameplay, you can move faster with your side, like you would really do on a real character. Considering character, I really like the fact that Isaac Clarke now has a voice, and he's a real living character, which enables the developers to go for this, for the story and his problems with Nicole and stuff like that. But in all seriousness, you have to get a freaking therapeutic session for that, because that wasn't very healthy at all, dude. Isaac, if you hear me, go to a psychiatrist or something, a real good one, because that really needs some heavy care. Well, what else to say? Well, about blood and gore, I don't care for that. As you probably know, in Europe and stuff like that, the release was shifted to, I think it's, today's February the 2nd, and I think it's only released in 4 to 5 days because of the high violence that it's displaying. But I don't have a problem with that. I know it's icky and so much blood, but I mean, that's what all the horror game is all about. I mean, they can't like make pancake batter coming out of their nostrils, but that doesn't change the game at all. So, well, what else to say about the game? Really not sure. Maybe I'll be silent for a moment. When I get something to talk about, I'll let you know. Normally I read like very funny things in the trailer in this credits, but at the moment there's nothing to look at. And I was actually wondering, you can see at the last line there's this scribbled insignias from the marker, which, well, then appear to be like normal words. I was wondering if that was a font, but if you just look closely to the letters they're using, like L and F and T, it's all the same, so they probably just made a font for that and used it in the credits. So, yeah, I think this part, I don't know, is like 30 or 32 part game. It's a little shorter than Dead Space 1. Oh yeah, I know what to talk about. So Dead Space 1, Dead Space 2, which one's better? I don't know. I think it depends from which side you're looking to. So if you're looking on the side of horror and action and in your face scenes, it's Dead Space 2 definitely. It has better cutscenes like that. But if you look at the story and the atmosphere, which is a little more creepy in Dead Space 1, I think. But that might be due to the fact that you were not introduced to the franchise before you even started Dead Space. So when you start Dead Space 1, you know, oh yeah, this is Isaac Clarke, he's dealing with necromorphs, and you're not even surprised what's coming towards you. So, but that's always the case if you're playing a sequel from a game. I mean, if you play Command & Conquer 3, you know what has been done in Command & Conquer 2, and so you're not really surprised what's going on between the factions. Or Red Alert or something. So, but you basically catch my drift, right? Oh, I like that music. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about the items. And, yeah, the items, they basically stayed the same. They only added like 2 or 3 more weapons, and probably they added more suits, which I will see if I play it once again. As I said, I will give you videos on that, probably. So, yeah, but, well, the shop is okay, and the system with the nodes is also okay for me. If you now do another game of this, you can start a new game with your old weapons, which is a new game plus. So I'm probably sure I will do that, and this time I think on Zealot just to get the hang of this difficulty, and I'm not sure if I'm doing hardcore, because hardcore is like you can save 3 times in the game. You get very little health drops and drops for ammo, and yeah, if you die you go back to the last save point, so it's very time intensive, and I'm not sure if I want to do that. For example, in the last part, I mean, you can die a lot of times there, so it took me like 11, yeah, it took me 11 tries to get there, because I didn't have any ammo, so for my friends, for my family, lolcats, okay. I know this will do well and just begun, okay. Oh my god, this is just too fast. You go ahead and pause the video, because it's probably, there's something very funny in there. I can't read it. Sarah Tempest for putting up with me, yeah. Yeah, the Sarah seems to be one that was getting nagged all the time. Thanks to my girlfriend for giving me my little boy. Okay, wait. Thanks to 137 Triumph 17. Oh, that's some chemical stuff, yeah. But, yeah, it's all this T is a T2 or thanks or truly. Now I think we're done with the thanks. So yeah, about next LPs, I'm gonna give you, yeah, use Havoc Engine, something like that. I'm gonna give you an update vlog on that. So I want to give you guys the choice on which game I will play next, because we have to fill in the gap between Crisis 2, which will come out on the 23rd of March. So we got like 1.5 months to cover. I'm not telling you which games I've prepared. There's like 3 or 4 which we can do. But
this is Flight Team EG9 to Control. We have completed the flyby. There's nothing left. I repeat, Titan Station has been completely destroyed.
And the marker?
Negative. Nothing survived this, sir. Marker Site 12 is a total loss.
Pity. Recall all flights and return to base. The other sites will have to pick up the pieces.
okay, you must save your progress to unlock new games and modes. Yeah. So, yes, I want to save it here. Prototype suits unlocked. You get the Elite suit version of security suit version unlocked, new game plus, and you get new schematics lost, blah blah blah, the sprawl to get access experimental technology. So you've unlocked hardcore mode, bare minimum of health. When you die you reset from the last, you can only save 3 times in the whole game. New plus game, you can get things which were available before, stuff like that. So yeah, this was Database 2. If you finish the game, it's giving you this marker. Before it wasn't there, which I didn't know is you can like go around with the mouse here. So yeah, this was Dead Space 2. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a real pleasure to serve you these videos. Although I thought there might be much more viewers in the end, but I don't care about this because it was very fun to play it myself. If you want to stick around for more LPs which are coming afterwards, feel free to subscribe, or if you don't, please visit my page anyway. So thank you very much everyone thank you very much for supporting me all the time and viewing my videos, and I think I'll see you around somewhere on my LPs. This is Toxic8Wenting signing off, and goodbye.